Good afternoon, guys. Midweek video with some of the things I've been thinking about. So, how do you guys react to change? Are you someone who has lived in the same town for the majority of your life and worked at the same job for the majority of your life? Or are you someone who moves jobs fairly regularly and also moves around towns or at least move house regularly? This is something I never thought of as a child or as a young adult, even with my kids. I didn't have a game plan with that. Mind you, back when, before our eldest was 10, I just assumed that we would always be together. That's a whole other story. But I didn't have a game plan as to where I wanted us to end up or what I wanted us to do other than just being a family. But some people seem to have a game plan and stay in the same town forever. And that works really well with great family and community networks. And I love that idea. It works if you have that community or family network to start with. And then there's people like myself who's a bit more nomadic and gypsy like and spends time in lots of different houses and even lots of different towns, making new friends wherever we go. So when there's change like a new house or a new job or changing jobs or not having a job or whatever, how do we react to it? How do we cope with it? In my book, Crone Wisdom, I should have had it here to go. This is my book, Crone Wisdom. In my book, I talk about the Christmas curse and I talk about the curse that ruined my family. Now, there is another, like, do people believe in curses? So I've heard people refer to like an age curse there with family members all dying at a certain age. So for me, once I pass through the year of 56, I'll be happy because my dad passed at 56. And that's next year for me. So can't wait till I'm 57. But, and so people refer to that as the curse, like the something that's a defining moment. I thought of another one, and it's a little disturbing how it's panning out in my life so far. So at the age of 10, I lost my dad, just shy of 10. 10 years, and then he was gone, and it was a whole other existence. And then with the kids, after the first 10 years of marriage, when our eldest was 10, I lost them. Now, one could argue that was as much, if not more, my fault than their father's. I'm not in for an argument about that. But now I'm wondering if there is a 10-year, like every 10 years, is is it is it nature or nurture? Is it environment? Is it our the way we think, the way we feel? What is it that brings our reality to fruition? So in my book, Crone Wisdom, I really should pick it up, it's too far away. I talk about the Christmas curse and the change between having such a lovely experience of Christmas to one where I just really don't like Christmas. And I firmly believe we can break those curses or break those patterns of behaviour. Just like we can break, if we think we don't have money or we have a lack of money, we'll keep having a lack of money. If we can somehow break that and believe that we deserve that abundance and that we deserve to be happy, then we can break that curse. We can break that mindset and we can transform into that better mindset. So today I've been spending some time trying to find a proper job. Even that word, like 9 to 5 job, yeah, no, remote job working from home. Now, that's probably not going to happen. But then again, that's even my the way I'm saying it, the words I'm saying are kind of predisposing it to happen. So what are your thoughts on, do we create our reality like that? Do we repeat mistakes that were set in motion even before we were born? Who believes in that sort of mystical, metaphysical, is that the right word? Um, Curse or fate versus we're in charge or control, synchronicity versus just fumbling along. I wish I'd thought about it back when I was a teenager and a young adult, the game plan. Mind you, for as much as I'm OCD and a control freak, I don't know how I'd handle a game plan that I'd set in motion back then because I'd be stubborn enough and independent enough that I'd want to stick by it. So, curse versus we make our own reality. What do you think? Spontaneousness versus having things all planned out. What do you think? What's your take on it? How's your life panning out for you? It's a reflective post today because it's raining and I can't go outside. Well, I could, but I get far too wet. And because I've written a whole lot of words and I just want to do something different for a bit, I'm going to get back to writing more words soon. Just wanted to come on and see if anyone else had thought about these sorts of things as well. Whatever you're doing, have a great day, everyone. Bye.